turning in on me and I'm chopping his hand, I'm in trouble right now. You know, he's already got an angle on me, he's got my wrist strapped, and, you know, he's either posting his head and running, or he's tucking and rolling. It just, for me, especially with high school kids, it felt like the best thing to do was to teach spirals first. Now I got kids that chopped and trapped the wrist, and we're going to work on that too. And I'll show you how to kind of stop some of those rolls. But for me, the best thing to do is rotate my hand down instead of being on his elbow like that, being on it with my fingers pointed down, so I can get inside and beat him here quick, rather than letting him get his elbow in fast and beat me to that point. Now once he's got that elbow inside there, I'm kind of in a bad way. Okay? So, same concept we were just working on with our hips. I'm going to take the hand that's on his belly and I'm going to drive it right down into his crotch between his knees, and I want to shift his weight over to his right arm. See how I did that? Just by straightening out my arm, I'm automatically shifting his weight over here. Okay? Now, some guys like to go to a claw. For me, I like to just stay right up here in his armpit, because I'm going to wedge his arm forward like that. So I'm prying here, and then I'm pushing with my hips. And then I'm looking to trap this wrist. Okay? Now, you guys can't really see it because you're on the wrong side, but look at where my knee is. I'm right up his ass, and I'm going to be pushing with my toe, digging into him and driving him forward. So, off the whistle, boom. This straightens, my forearm goes forward, and I'm driving this knee up into his crack. As soon as I can trap this wrist, I'm rolling forward and I'm crushing him down. Okay? What a lot of young guys do, give me about 45 degrees that way. Once you get to here and get this wrist strapped, and sometimes you have to reach for it a little bit. A lot of people want to grab this, especially young guys, want to grab this wrist and try to pull it in. I don't want to pull it in. I want to roll my knuckles forward and put pressure forward on them. And then I got to have enough balance to stay up and not let my knees and body hit the mat. When you're running a spiral or chop or wrestling on top in general, this is the worst thing that can happen to you. When my hips hit the mat, I'm in trouble. So I have to keep my hips relatively high, even though I just told you to put them low to knock them over. Okay? Wide feet helps me keep balance. Alright? So, again, I'm up to the chest, right up in here. I'm wedging his arm forward. I'm forcing pressure to the outside, and then I'm driving with my hips, trap. If I can get my knee right up his butt, that's perfect. Now I just want pressure